Now, listen, you guys, I really need somebody to tell me why I'm seeing a headline with Ray Cyrus and Nicki Minaj side by side with this man. I'm just like, is this woman ever going to breathe? Now, we're also going to be talking about Justin Bieber's situation. Ice Spice's album is out, and it seems like JT landed another interview with Angie, and Tory is out there putting out a body of work. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great. You guys, I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, let us talk about this entire Ray Cyrus and Nicki Minaj shine there, okay? It seems like Ray has got some leaked audios. He's going through a divorce with his wife, and all that messiness that does not concern us. Okay, so even when I saw that story going around, I was like, okay, it's none of my business. I don't have any ties to that man or like that community. The rock or whatever genre he is from community, I really don't have any ties to that. So I really didn't pay attention. Only for me to see a headline which reads exclusive, shocking. Ray Cyrus audio leak was as a result of a fight over a Nicki Minaj concert. I was just like, what? First of all, shocking. What is shocking about this entire situation? Okay. Number two, to make this as a headline and then proceed to just tell us about, the fight itself is insane to me. I was like, what did Nicki Minaj do this time? Oh my God. Was there another, Miley was good moment? That's what I was thinking about. I'm like, but the VMAs are not even here yet. So what happened? Okay. How is this woman being tied to this man? So the article reads, the recording of Ray Cyrus belittling his family members in a fight with ex-Fireworks only gets more shocking when you find out it started over a Nicki Minaj concert. And then they go on to say, a source exclusively tells us that, the heated conversation overhead in the leaked clip started over Cyrus 62, after Cyrus 62 was presented with the offer to be a surprise guest at Minaj's show earlier this year. And then quotes, he was really excited about it and couldn't wait for the opportunity, the insider shares. But Fireworks didn't want him to take the offer because the next morning she had a meeting that she wanted him to attend with her, and she wanted them to get a good night's sleep, okay? Cyrus promised Fireworks 37 he would be home early, but she allegedly wasn't happy about the situation. So honestly, when I saw Nicki Minaj's picture there, I was like, oh my God, she must have done something significant in the fight, only for me to realize that, allegedly there was an invitation. Now, first of all, do I believe this? I don't know. I'm kind of looking at it. I'm taking this with a grain of salt, the entire invitation kind of thing, because is this not the same man who has been accused of trying to blackball Nicki Minaj after the Miley was good, situation? So how far true is this really, honestly? But anyway, you guys let me know in the comment section. Do you believe this, that's coming out that, the fight was over a Nicki Minaj concert? That being said, even if it were true, why are they making it seem like Nicki Minaj was present during the fight, man? It could have been any invite. It could have been an invite to a Drake concert. It could have been an invite, to the Transformer unveiling a new body or a new face. Like, it could have been anything. Okay, so I really don't think that there was any need for them to be out there putting Nicki Minaj side by side with, Miley Cyrus' father. Like, man, why are you trying to be messy? But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. It seems like Nicki Minaj really cannot breathe. Okay, it's not enough that they've brought a dozen of people, of people are out there mimicking her and things like that in the female rap streets. It seems like even the rock streets also want Nicki Minaj. Oh, Onika, the popular person that you are. Now, the next thing that I'm not gonna go further with this entire story of how they then slept in the cabin and things like that is really not relevant. But yeah, just for those of you who might have seen the picture side by side and were wondering what is happening, that's what the issue is about. Nicki was not present at all. And if these people are being truthful, it seems like Miley Cyrus' father was just excited to breathe the same air as Onika, allegedly, if that even is true. Anyway, the next thing that we're going to talk about, you guys, there is a rumor that is circulating in the streets, and people are basically speculating that Nicki Minaj and Justin are going to be having a collaboration, and that is coming after Justin decided to refollow Nicki Minaj. And so people were like, and first of all, I just want to know who is out there checking every single day who's following who. Like, what will you be looking for when you actually discover that, well, this person has followed that person again, is refollowed or unfollowed? Like, what's is there like a page that is dedicated to that? I always wonder how people find out about these things. But anyway, that being said, just Justin did refollow Nicki Minaj, and people are speculating that, well, they might be working together. Now, personally, I feel like this is the most far-fetched rumor that one can ever come across, because refollowing or following someone on Instagram doesn't always translate into working together, unless if you guys are saying that Justin has got a record of following who he's currently working with, then I would probably understand. If not, then I feel like it's a reach. But anyway, let me know, you guys, do you believe this rumor or do you not? The next thing that we're going to talk about, we are going to be talking about Coily Ray. And Coily Ray, I don't know what happened with her career after the alleged dropation by Republic. I don't know, something just went down, and I don't know what went wrong, but again, it's not like she really is super talented like that, okay? I mean, she's Dejlof. She's the Temu version of Dejlof, so that was her style. And so with time, people are obviously going to get bored and get tired. And I do believe this entire situation, this entire thing of his, where she's out there oversaturating the music industry with her music without giving room for the songs to actually grow and mature, I feel like it sort of contributed, because yeah, she just went on an entire run of putting out music, no promotion, no giving the music time to mature. And I called it on this channel that if she continues with this pace, well, this is where we would end. And yeah, that's where that has landed there. People at this point kind of also forget that she even exists in the female rap streets. So yeah, let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. I do feel like if she does not classify herself as a rap artist, she might have a chance. And I think I've seen a tweet from hers the other day where she was like, oh, I'm not a female rapper, I'm a pop star, or something like that. I could really see that working for her. And I did see that song that she had with David, it really did well, and it didn't sound bad at all. So I do feel like that's a lane that she could probably pursue. But that's just my opinion. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Personally, I would like to hear her making more songs like Girls as Players too. That was catchy. That was very catchy. Anyway, the next thing that we're going to talk about, it seems like Tory Lanez is out there releasing new music from the cells. I did listen to the project, and when I tell you that it's actually a very solid project, I'm not playing with you. Okay, this man is super talented. This man is absolutely talented. I was like, if this man can make magic like this whilst he's locked up, imagine what he's going to do when he does come out, or if he does come out. Okay, so let me know in the comment section, you guys, did you check out a Tory Lanez project or did you not? Speaking about new projects, Paprika Spice's album, to be honest, beyond the leaks, I haven't gotten the time to actually listen to the entire album, mainly because I kind of know what to expect, and I kind of feel like it's going to be the same thing, and so it's not really exciting for me to take my time to go and listen to the album. I really would want to listen to it, but like, there's just a repelling force within me that's just like, are you going to really spend your time listening to that? But I would try and listen to it after this video. But like, as it stands right now, I guess also the anticipation or curiosity. Yeah, I think curiosity more than anticipation. I feel like the curiosity really faded away with yesterday's leaks. Let me know, you guys, in the comment section, what you think about that. Have you listened to the songs or have you not? I did bump into a snippet of Amon Wiggins hyping the album up, but then it's Amon. Sometimes you don't know if he means these things or if he's just excited about this, because you know that when it comes to Amon Wiggins, if you're out there working each other and your female rappers, that gets him going. So I saw a snippet of him and he was doing, all these sounds and stuff like that. He really did seem to enjoy it. But anyway, let me know, for those of you who have managed to listen to the album, was it worth all this hype? Was it worth all these theatrics and all the drama that was surrounding it? Or do you think that, she spent more effort doing stands instead of actually putting in that work in the album? Let me know in the comment section. The next thing that we're going to talk about, we are going to be talking about Miss Red. Yesterday, I did do a video and I was telling you guys that, it seems like she was subbing somebody. Okay, she was seemingly subbing somebody when the situation with Paprika Spice and the Transformer was happening. She came in and said that, you bees fried, and is giving, she did it, so I'm gonna do it too. And people started speculating that she was referring to Ice Spice. She was basically saying Ice Spice saw Jetavia doing it, and now she's also doing the same thing. So it seems like she's backtracking, and she said everybody think the post is about them. Who the fuck are you itches? Okay. And so I'm like, what were you talking about, sexy? And honestly, the timing itself also really, come on, you're pulling a big shot on us. Okay, you diss another girl and then you backtrack and say, I wasn't referring to them. Now you know that I F with you, but just come out here and let us know who were you talking to, who were you talking about in that post. Anyway, the next thing that we're going to talk about, we are going to be talking about Jetavia. It seems like she has managed to score, an interview with Angie. I have not watched the interview in its entirety. I only watched snips and, clips from that interview. I will probably watch it and I will give you feedback. But it seems like she's getting the media coverage that, she deserves. And yeah, congratulations to her for being able to score these interviews. And you do know that she has one that is coming up with Joe Biden as well. But I do feel like this could have also been done before the actual drop of the project. I don't know why this is now happening after the project dropped. Do you get it? Because most times people really do their media PR runs before a project drops. So I don't know who on her team is doing this to her. Or maybe it's a situation where the likes of Joe Biden and Angie appreciated her more after they listened to the mixtape. People have got a tendency of doing that. Why don't you come to the podcast? After they heard that, her project is actually so solid as a solo artist. It could have been a thing where, people like to associate themselves with, what seemingly is successful. So it could be a situation like that. Because when Joe Biden did a review of the mixtape, he was not that hyped up to the extent where, he would invite her for an interview. So I'm like, what changed? Yeah, people really love to associate themselves with people who are popping. Let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Speaking about female rap, you guys, there's somebody who was saying that the Transformer is coming. You do know that yesterday she made threats to the girls. I guess that's Jetavia, Bia, and Ice Spice, because Ice Spice allegedly was shading her in the album. Because I wouldn't want to believe that she was referring to Nicki Minaj with the breakings that she was doing, because everything that she was bragging about, Nicki Minaj just got 10 times better.
So let me tell you some tea about the news,
right? I refuse to believe that Nicki was a part of those people that she was addressing. So I would take it she meant Bia, JT, and Carisha.
I got a couple of
Bia, JT,
right here
and Ice Spice. Possibly,
for some reason, when I floss,
has been sneak dissing her as well.
This one and right here, I feel like it's gonna pull out. So I have to
and
be really careful when I floss
circulating
these right
that
here.
video of his where she's rapping and she's so aggressive and things like that.
Those crannies.
If she could do this, imagine what she's gonna do. And I'm like, you guys confuse shouting on a beat or sounding aggressive as to proper working somebody. It's not about how you sound. It's not even about that, okay? You can work someone and still be chilled. Because at the end of the day, it's about the metaphors, it's about the wordplay, it's about, the lyricism, really. It's not really about shouting. If it were about shouting, Bongo 2 would have won the female rap battles, all female rappers, rap battles out there, because she's good at and threatening people in songs. So it's not about that. So I need you to cut it out, okay? Don't threaten people with these, because when you listen to it, what is she saying? Like, come on. That's not how we determine whether somebody has won a rap battle or not. We don't determine it by shouting or how loud or how scary do you sound. We don't. Anyway, that being said, did you guys see the pictures that Nicki Minaj shared of Papa Bear? I love that whilst, the female rap streets are in chaos right now, she's out there enjoying a time with her family. Guess who I saw in the likes? Like in the first couple of minutes, guess who was out there in the likes? You guessed it right, Paprika. Paprika was in the likes 10 minutes in, okay? 10 minutes. Nicki Minaj posted that. Paprika Spice was already in the likes. And I'm like, girl, you messed this up for yourself. You did this to yourself. So please stop it, okay? Just stop it. People finally go to see who you are behind the scenes. Stop it. And for those of you who want to come out here and police, because some of you were making excuses yesterday. You were like, oh, she's just 20-something. She's a young girl. We all make mistakes. The text messages, mistakes. And I'm like, I get it. Let's say that it was a mistake. So do you still think that her choosing to not address the issue, her choosing to wait for her rollout, her choosing to wait for the day before she drops her song is still a mistake? To me, that is very much strategic. So we cannot excuse that type of usury behavior and mentality by saying that she's very young. No, she's very strategic. Over her relationship with Nicki Minaj, she chose a rollout. So that's not a mistake. So we're still going to hold her accountable. Okay? Anyway, that being said, Bobbi is out there responding to Fanny Marco. You do know that Fanny Marco came out with some, his own side of the story on why they decided to cancel the tour that they were supposed to go together, Bobbi and himself. And it seems like Bobbi is out there debunking everything that Fanny Marco was talking about. I'm like, a beef between Bobbi and Fanny Marco is a beef that I didn't see coming. I mean, earlier on, I did see people like, when Bobbi started doing a thing, I did see people trying to pin the two of them together saying, oh, look, she's, stealing your style and things like that. And Bobbi and Fanny Marco kind of dismissed it and was even collaborating with the girls. So this beef is a beef that I didn't see coming. But anyway, I will insert at the end what Bobbi had to say about the situation. I will say it and you guys let me know what you think about that. But that being said, I do not think that after the video I will still come back. So I just want to say thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. And until my next one, see you.
I guess this is how we're doing this now. I saw your video. Not gonna lie, I was a little shocked. So here's my version of what happened. Last year, we were supposed to go on tour, and I backed out last minute because my husband had just left me. I just had surgery, and I was super nervous going into this because I was not prepared. And I texted Marco, and I said, Marco, I'm so sorry to do this, but I am so depressed right now. I literally want to myself. He doesn't reply to me, and then he unfollows me. I woke up from surgery actually to him unfollowing me. And not only that, in the coming weeks he would go on multiple podcasts and talk about how much he didn't fuck with my style of humor. Fast forward some time, I'm in Vegas doing an interview, and he bumps into me, and I'm like, oh, hey, stranger. He's like, let's go on tour again. I'm like, all right, fine, let's do it. During this tour, I'm trying my best. Every time I'm telling him, like, Marco, he's like, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm like, Marco, I'm trying my best, but, like, it's hard for me to get out of my comfort zone of, like, I have social anxiety, like, debilitating social anxiety. That's why this whole thing of me is not fully a character. I actually am socially awkward. I'm socially awkward. it's embarrassing. I don't want to be. So I lean into it. And I am doing my best on this stage. Our last show, I try my best to get out of my comfort zone. I drink a little, and I thought it went so well. I was like, Marco, I did everything you said. And like, I actually felt really good about it. I felt like I really got out of my comfort zone. I really felt good about it. And he's like, yeah, you killed it. It was great. Fast forward a couple more weeks, and I hear from my team that he canceled it. And I'm like, what the hell? Marco canceled the show. Like, why? They're like, I don't know. So I'm like calling him. Doesn't answer me. I'm like, okay, congratulations on the baby. Doesn't answer me. He just won't answer me. But then he's tagging me in posts of Taylor Swift dancing and being like, that's Bobbi. And I'm like, okay, at least we're still cool. Fast forward to today, and I get tagged in a video of Marco standing by a pool talking to everybody about why he canceled the tour. I don't know anything. Anyway, with all of that said, I'm gonna go on my own tour since you don't want to go on tour with me anymore, and it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be great.